Hello, everyone, no one, and anyone in between. My name is V, and welcome back to my hardcore world. Yay! And the 1.21 point the 1.21 update is out. Yay! Now it has been about a day or so, so my packs have updated and whatnot. But I did on the day of the update go out and explore and raid one or two little trial chambers. And unfortunately, I did record those, but there was no audio. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. So enjoy this clipable montage with no volume other than music at the background, just to catch you up to speed on what I've been doing since the last update. Alright, now that you're all caught up, I'm taking a bit of a break from raiding the trial chambers because I want to get the replay mod out and I want to film me so I don't have to do the first person because, yeah, a lot of that footage was just like. So I want to get some nice smooth replays, and yes, there's an arrow on my arm, and yes, I have a mace. So with the mace, I've also enchanted it from raiding there. I got 2 Windburst 1s, combined them, and now I have this. I also have a bunch of wind charges, some healing arrows, because that did have some lingering potions of instant healing, so I kind of attached those, thinking, hey, maybe that will help against the undead mobs. And yes, one more enchanted golden apple. And now, with all these bones, I want to collect the new dogs that are in the game. I think there's 5 or 6 new kinds, and they spawn all over. At least that's what I think. Either that, or I have to breed them in. But either way, I want to get those dogs. So I'm over here in the jungle biome, hoping to get that brown spotted one. I think they're meant to be like the painted dogs of like Africa, but I don't know. I'll have to keep looking for them. If I can't find them, I'll bring some dogs over here and see if I can breed one into existence. But man, this is looking really cool. And I can't wait to get back to those trial chambers once I get the replay mod on, because those were so fun to do. But for now, dog montage. Quick little editor's note. Those dogs I was just mentioning, yeah, they spawn in the savannah, not the jungle. What I'm looking for is a completely different dog, but hey, I'm still gonna find them. And how about I go ahead and just explain where all of them actually spawn. So the pale wolves, which are the common wolves, spawn in the taiga biome, while the woods wolves surprisingly spawn in the woods, otherwise known as a forest biome. They won't spawn in a birch forest, but they'll spawn in a normal forest. As for the ashen wolves, those spawn in snowy taiga biomes. As for the black ones, those spawn in old-growth pine taiga. Trust me, that pine is very important because the chestnut ones spawn in old-growth spruce taiga, which, why is there a distinction? I don't know. They look exactly the same. Rusty, those are the brown ones. Those spawn in the sparse jungle biome, which is on the edge of most jungle biomes and kind of looks like a field mixed with a few jungle trees. Now, the spotted ones, those are the painted dogs, actually spawn in the savanna, which is their natural habitat, and the striped ones spawn in the wooded badlands. And trust me, that is important too, because you will find a lot of badlands that have no trees. Now, for the last one, which are the snowy ones, of course, spawn in a snowy biome, otherwise known as a grove, which usually surround mountaintops, so go ahead and search around those. You'll find what you're looking for. Look what I found. Hello. Oh, that's really cool. I still don't like you, but you're really cool. That's neat. And we've got cursed water. Great. So out here is actually where I collect a lot of my grass from, which my mining thing is right over there. I clear the chunks right up to it. So all of this is brand new chunks. So we should be seeing more of these guys. Pretty sure you have to take a brush to get the things from them. Oh well. I'm here for dogs. And eventually I did start finding some dogs. First off, I found the ones that lived in the taiga, then I moved on to the other biomes, eventually finding them all. Look at all of these dogs. I even got the achievement for it. I got tame one of each wolf variant. So, yeah, I got an advancement. Yay me! Oh, this was a really fun way to kill some time. A lot of my mods did actually update, so I do have a few, but I'm still missing my mod loader mainly, which I actually run Quilt. And yeah, I still need the replay mod if I want to do anything fancy with my rating of more, to get more of this stuff. Oh, and yes, while I was looking through, I think it was these guys and these guys, where I was going to like the Badlands, and mesas, and savannas, and deserts, I actually found I found a few enchanted gold apples. I think I had one in here to start with, so I found 3. And I found more golden apples, of course, because, yeah, desert temples is really a good way of finding them. And, of course, used up quite a bit of my rockets. And that's really it for tales of how I found these guys. Nothing really exciting happened, otherwise you would have seen it there in the clips. And, oh, they look so spectacular. These right here just remind me of, like, black labs. Or charcoal labs, or what are they called? They just remind me of, like, the dark-colored labs. These guys remind me of, like, these guys look like pugs. Look at their face. This is like a full adult pug. These guys are obviously painted dogs that live in Africa. These kind of remind me of, like, hyenas, which I think is what they're based off of. These guys over here just kind of remind me of, like, the bland, like... Well, not bland, but just, like, normal dog that you see has, like, the brown fur or, like, the orange fur. And these guys, if anyone has, like, a mod that, like, makes these guys look bigger and fluffier, I want one, because these are winter dogs. These are, like, huskies. Actually, wait, no, these guys remind me of huskies. Yeah, these guys are the husky ones. Those I don't know, really. These are just kind of snow dogs. Oh, these are going to be so good. I'm going to put a few of these actually in the woods. I might actually catch some ones that are, like, still wolves, not my pets, just to put over there, because I can, and it seems like fun. Oh, but now we get on to the more redstone-y side of this update. The crafter. This is the main thing of this update, and wow, it actually looks really cool. So I can click this and take something like that, and it makes it. So now I just need to power it, which should just be like a lever. And if I just put it like right here, look at that, I'm making buttons. Oh, that's really cool. Don't need those though. Cool, so if I just like get rid of all of these, clean that one, just fill it up. I can actually fill this thing up with hoppers to make this. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I know exactly where I'm going to put this thing.
See, just right there. It goes right in there. Not gonna use it anywhere. Just gonna put it in my box. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm gonna hook it up to my iron farm here in a second. Alright, folks, so we have this monstrosity set up. I had a lot of iron left over in the system there. There was a bunch of chests there. If you want to see it, go back in my videos. But yeah, I've transferred either most of it or all of it into these chests. I really don't have any idea. And it's currently crafting up all the blocks. Now, I'm going to leave this one here because, yeah, I'm not putting all that iron back over there just to be crafted again. So what I'm currently working on over here is an automatic crafting system, which basically just takes the output from this one, compares it to a composter. It just sounds like a weird word. I've heard too many British people and Scottish and too many accents. But what this does is that it takes it from a full composter. So I'll fill this one up, and then this will be left in subtract mode. And I've done this on the wrong side. Why is there a ghast? Where's the ghast? Eh. But I really should do it on this side, like... I need to move this over one. Got one block here. We put a repeater up here with redstone dust there and a solid block here. And once that starts filling up, it should... Actually, we can test it. Just chuck out 9 right there. Once this fills up, it should dispense. Yep. Perfect. So there was one slight issue. So whenever things were to go from this hopper, since I had the hopper directly underneath the crafter there, it basically took it immediately out without allowing it to stack. So yeah, now it's going through the blocks just fine. Now there shouldn't be any more problems. This is just here for a buffer, and well, I didn't want to waste a hopper there, so it's all good. Got all that filling up now, and then we got this. There's all the iron I put in. Okay. And now we just kind of have to wait and see how it does with, like, over time, whenever golems are falling in here. It shouldn't do anything too bad because this should keep out all the poppies. Should take them in there, turn them into bone meals. So yeah, nothing really to worry about. This should be all I need for this system, and these should not fill up that fast. But in case they do... even then, it'll be just a matter of clearing out that and then just letting it all build up again. And then I can add more hoppers if I really need to. But I shouldn't, so we'll go ahead and leave this and consider this a done deal. Now, we need to work on something a bit different than this because we need to go up there and adjust the gold farm just a tiny bit, just like this. Okay, so I've torn out everything. Yeah, I'm not left with much around here. What I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hook up each of these to a... well, definitely going to have a sorting system with the gold and gold nuggets coming down. I don't need the rotten flesh or the swords. So I can just immediately chuck those in the lava. And yeah, I have a few shulker boxes that we can load up. I'm actually probably going to get rid of most of these. First, what we need to do is... well, I need to figure out how to get everything, you know, sorted and in its proper place before I can start crafting it down. Hi guys, welcome to my redstone testing world. Yes, it's not as full of mumble jumbles, but hey, it's mine. And hey, look, I actually made my own thing. Oh, I'm actually really proud about this thing because look, I didn't follow a single tutorial and it looks hideous, but it works. It actually works. I've been testing it for a while now. Ignore those ingots. Those were from a test earlier. But look, 22 gold blocks, and all I have done is put it in the nuggets. Now, once I get this thing hooked up to a filter, it should work a bit better. And the only thing I'm concerned about is that this does do a double pulse every now and then. But that's because I have 2 hooked up to the same block in the middle. Same thing down here. It's just mirrored and lowered down by 1 block. What I'm thinking I'm going to have to do to fix that is either just have one section running at a time, or yeah, there's no or. I'm just gonna have one section running at a time. I'm gonna hook this up to the filters, and just in case something skips it, I do have 2 here, but I believe one module should do the trick. So yeah, I think it's about time I get this built on my hardcore world and well, see if it works properly. It is done. I don't know why they're dying. They can't even see me, but it is done. I've got all the systems in place. Yes, it looks a little janky. I'll be working on this from time to time, making it a bit, well, easier and, well, less mismatchy. Let's see, does this work? All I need to do is just this block and replace it with a hopper. And we got gold flowing through there. And a bunch of other stuff that we don't need. We'll chuck that in there too. Alright, will this work? Let's skip a little bit. So far we got a gold ingot. That's not good. Well, that might have been from me testing it. Is it just filling up the filters right now? Yes, it's just filling up the filters. Here, it's actually got some gold going through. Yes, so it is working over on this side. And it's deleting a lot of stuff. This should be mostly, yep, rotten flesh. That's what's going through there at the moment. Okay, well, while that's going, I'll go ahead and get the other side built up, and then once that one over there is built, we'll check in on this one and see what is created. Although I'm sensing, oh no, we got plenty of gold going through there, so it should hopefully have at least like 2 gold blocks left. Ooh, it fired. Ooh, we got 2 in there. Perfect. It's working. All right, now we just need to build up the other side and give this thing a little stress test. And it's been about 1 hour, and they're still going. My levels have shot up to 466. Let's see here. Hey! So we got a stack on that side. So we've got roughly 4 stacks of gold blocks. Which is really impressive, considering, 3.5. 3.5 is good. Which, yeah, considering that there's probably still stuff in the system here where they get stuck in, like, this hopper, or, yeah. They get stuck in this hopper, which isn't too big a deal. Okay, so this one does overflow sometimes. That's good to know. And this one's working just fine. Yep. Perfect. Oh, this is so great. It still looks pretty hideous, I'm not gonna lie. But I can probably decorate it a bit more, and I don't need these anymore, so I'll remove those and eventually get this place looking a bit cleaner. I'll take that as a successful test. Alright everyone, and after spending some time at the gold farm, getting more resources and whatnot, I have a question for you guys. Would you like to see more of these kind of episodes? Where I just go out my world exploring, doing random little things, maybe improving some small builds? Let me know down in the comments if you agree or want to see more of it, or if you have any ideas for future videos. And with that, folks, I bid you adieu.